And also the last one also is God also redeems pain for his purpose. What do I mean by this? Romans chapter 8 verse 28 tells us, it says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. So this simply tells us that our God sometimes walks through pain. He uses pain to fulfill his purpose. This does not mean that everything happens or that is happening is good. No. That doesn't mean that sickness is good. No. That doesn't mean betrayal is good. No. But God is able to use it. Every tragedy, God is able to weave even tragedy into a greater story. Every tragedy that the enemy might have brought the ways of his children, he knows how to turn it to a great story. You remember the story of Joseph? I love the story of Joseph so much in Genesis. He was betrayed by his brothers. So he was sold into slavery by his brothers. And he was also thrown into prison. Years of injustice that this young man experienced. Despite the dream, despite the promises, despite the aspiration, despite the potentials. That's the way you yourself, you have potentials, you have aspiration, you have dreams, you are so good, you're so talented. Joseph was also in that situation, and yet at the end, he said to his brothers, he said, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. You see, God turned the pain of Joseph into a platform, not just to elevate Joseph, but also to save lives. That's why your story is going to be great. That's why you should know that your story is not just going to change yourself, your story, but not just to change your families, but also to change lives.